A W12 Bentley. I don't think have I ever had one of these on the channel before. I've definitely had them in stock over the years. In fact, it's one of the first nice cars that we ever bought many years ago. But today's car is a car that I've never had because this car in particular is a facelift, 2011 onwards, Bentley Continental GT Mulliner. Now, I've obviously not done a deal yet, but the guy come down yesterday. He's just pulled up. Look at it. That is such a lovely car. I looked at the Auto Trader rating on this car, and it was like 2 out of 100 or something. I was like, do you know what? I don't know if I want that car. So I said, let me take your details. I'll have a little think about it, and if I'm interested, I'll give you a call at some point. And I just called him. I was like, Tony, listen, your Bentley, I know I didn't sound too interested yesterday, but things have changed. And I'm not completely ruling it out. Can you pop it down? I want to have a little look at it. We can do a video. It is chucking it down with rain outside, so I might have to pull it inside the unit, but let's get him down, have a little look, and try and get a deal done. Cool. So Tony, thanks for coming down today with your car.
No problem.
How long ago did you buy it?
6 months ago, 5-6 months ago, I'd say.
And you bought it privately, yeah?
Privately, yeah.
You got this parked up in the garage?
Parked up outside my house, brought it with the intention of it living inside. My plans fell through. Every day I'm walking by this and it's sort of making me sad that it's outside, and it's, you know, basically as well, it's costing me money when it's outside because I'm paying insurance, I'm paying the tax. If I don't drive it for a week and it hasn't been on trickle charge, I know the battery will go flat. So I thought, you know something, I'm going to bite the bullet, get rid of it.
Sound. And you're obviously a subscriber of the channel.
Yeah.
You put down. You're local as well, aren't you?
Just up the road. Been a subscriber since you were in a field, and then your last place. And I feel like I know your whole family. Your son, I've seen your wife.
What made you buy a Bentley?
Growing up, I suppose, in a council house and all the rest of it. Seen footballers and stuff in cars like that. I wanted one.
Just a lovely car.
It's just a lovely car, and this is basically a supercar.
It is.
It's a 6-litre twin turbo. It absolutely flies. Permanent 4-wheel drive. It's just beautiful. There's no, you know.
When you bought this car, because obviously the V8's come out around this sort of time,
yeah.
Did you consider going for a V8, or did you only want to go for 12?
No, I considered it, but then I looked at the problems they had. The V8s were slightly cheaper, but I thought if you're going to do it, let's do it right. But the big thing with this car is this is like a phase 2, because the other one's got the old sat nav in it.
Yeah,
it's got the old steering wheel in it.
The different style seats.
Yeah. And if you're a car guy, you can tell, even if you had like an old one with 20,000 miles on, you can tell just by, there's a subtle difference, like the boot's different. That one looks like it's got a spoiler on it, but it hasn't. It's the shape of the boot. See, that one looks like it's got a spoiler on the boot, but it hasn't. Yeah,
got ya.
But them differences you can tell, you know.
Even the weight of the door. I know you're talking about the face.
Well, look at the window, for instance. It's got double glazing in the window.
It's got double glazed glass.
You shut the door, it's got soft closed doors. This car has got a television in it, which works. It's got Freeview on it. It's got a telephone in it. It's incredible, really. Incredible.
They're an amazing thing. They have got presence. They've got presence. They've got looks, stigma as well around the Bentley brand.
This one, apparently, they've done some touches to it. They call it murdered out. I don't know, but
murdered out. It is murdered out.
The grille's black. They basically de-chromed it. It's what they call murdered out. I didn't even know it, but someone said to me, "Oh, your car's been murdered out." I'm like, "What are you on about?"
It is, even the black rings around the headlights. And
I didn't even know. Like, you know, it's got lovely wheels on it. There's not one blemish on any wheel.
Oh, that's good, because obviously it's dirty at the minute because of the road.
They've done a TSW up the road.
Okay. So the wheels have been refurbed.
The wheels have been refurbed.
Did you mention about the centre caps? Do you have a problem finding the centre caps?
The centre caps are £600-700 each for one.
That's ridiculous.
For one from Bentley. I found a place in Canada because I was driving one day. I heard this weird noise like a stone was coming out of the car. I thought, oh, maybe a stone's trapped underneath. It's come out from under the exhaust. So I pulled into a bus stop and I seen this thing rolling up the road. It's one of the centre caps. And I'd actually run over it, and it was all bent and and I was like, oh, it just really then drew your eye to that wheel.
It's literally, it strangely ruins the look of the car when the centre caps.
It takes the look. I was like, oh my, so I've got to get 700 quid. Then I found a set
So it's 700 quid for one, and yeah, you found a set. Sorry.
For 300 for 4 from Canada.
Right.
Bang, put it on there. Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
So you've got the wheels done, you've got the centre cap sorted.
Yeah.
What was and the tyres, were they done at the same time?
No, tyres.
Tyres are good by looks of things.
Well, the tyres are all good, and the reason why the tyres are all good, well, I'll tell you another thing about this car, if you're a car guy like I am. So this car now is 14 years old, and you can check, because you're an expert, that's your job. This car has never had an advisory on an MOT.
Wow.
Never.
Wow.
And when I see that, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So even if people have tried to cut corners or do it on the cheap,
Yeah.
I don't know how they've done it, because it's never had an advisory.
It just must have been well
So
looked after.
basically, anything that's needed doing has been done.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, there's a lot of things you've got to look at when you're buying these cars, like the water ingress into the front, which we looked at, the rear brake light, you know, the one above the window that's built
that
into
one
the
up
window.
there, yeah.
If that doesn't work, that's about a £600 job.
Okay.
But then you have to have the window out and everything else. That's all done. The roof lining, they start to sag.
course
This one's
they do.
got leather roof lining, and it looks like brand spanking new. Look at the roof lining, it's like brand
beautiful.
new.
A leather roof
It's leather roof lining, but it looks like brand new.
It is stunning. They're just, what a car.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm gutted, but I want someone to enjoy the car.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that, you know, oh, why would you want someone else? No, because I know if I leave the car there for another year, the car's going to be worth half of what it's worth now.
Yeah.
Because it's going to have green mould in it. The batteries are going to be flat. There's going to be warning lights on. It's going to want a sensor. It's going to. I don't want to go down that road. Don't want it.
It's just sitting around and it's doing nothing.
Yeah.
It's
I want to. You know, I'm going to bite the bullet. Hopefully someone will enjoy it. You might even see it on a raffle, who knows?
Never know, it might end up on Planet of Dreams.
Yeah.
So the book value, so we looked yesterday, I think Auto Trader Trade was 17 grand.
Yeah.
The retail value was like 26 grand.
Yeah.
We've provisionally agreed a deal subject to me looking over it.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they're worth what they're worth, isn't it? They're
Yeah.
just not, it's like,
It's
what a
unbelievable.
car. Obviously, having a W12 on your bonnet comes with expense. Road tax, I think,
Road tax, 780 quid or something like that.
So that's a massive outgoing. Fuel, you know, naturally, there's a lot that comes with running a W12, but at the same time, it's lovely having a W12 on.
Plus, you could get in this car and you're not going to blow the engine up unless you let it run out of oil, because you can hammer it and it can take anything that you can give it. You know, you can just put your foot down, you'll run out of road or fuel.
Yeah.
Because you cannot, their engines are like indestructible.
What are they, about 550 horsepower? Or are they 600? I can't.
600,
I think they are.
Yeah, 603, I think, something like that.
Really?
As standard. And then they do a Super Sport, which is identical, but it's just had like a stage 1 tune, I think.
Yeah, Super Sports, I do like them. Where's the bonnet latch? On that, that's over that side.
Yeah.
This interior is beautiful.
I mean, the interior is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, interior
It's got like,
is awesome.
so it's got the Mulliner driving spec, which has got the quilted interior. It's got aluminium foot pedals.
Okay.
Aluminium gear knob and just a few things like that.
Okay.
But as new, that'd be a very expensive option.
It would have been a very expensive
Yeah.
option. I think the main thing with the Muller is the quilted.
That quilted leather is just something.
It is. It really
I mean,
is.
have you ever heard of this? The electric seats has got 6 settings on it. Talk about overspec or overkill. It's got 6 settings on the heated seat.
Wow. That's not even necessary, but that's Bentley for you, isn't it? Let's have a look under the bonnet then. 6 litre W12 twin turbo. Wow. Maintenance wise, obviously that's the biggest question that I want to ask. What's the mileage on it currently?
73,000.
Okay, and where's the maintenance been done? I'm guessing probably the beginning of life.
I think the first sort of 7-8 years was all done at Bentley main dealer.
Okay.
And then after that, I think Bentley specialists, and I think I'm just trying to think, but I think in the last 3 or 4 years, the car has done under 3,000 miles.
Wow. Okay.
The guy who I brought off sadly passed away. That's how I ended up with it.
You said that's how the car came about.
His children sold it. He brought it as a dream, didn't really get to drive it. I think he done 2,000 miles in it. So the car has done nothing. I've done, I don't know, 600-700 miles in the, I've hardly driven it.
So, and in the time that you've owned it, so you've done 600-700 miles. Has it been serviced since you've had it? Or
No.
So is it due any servicing?
It's probably due one now.
Yeah.
But on mileage, 100% no.
Yeah.
But it's been into a Bentley specialist.
Okay.
And I've got
you said this, yeah.
I've got a full health report. So it had a problem with a steering rack hose, which was, well, this is going to sicken you, £2,000 job that was.
Really?
£500 for the part and £1,500 labour.
What?
Yeah.
But that was the only thing that come up on that health check?
And bolts and stuff corroded on the under tray.
Okay.
So me being me, I said, don't just do all of it. Just
fair play, yeah.
Do all them bolts, because I knew they were bad.
Yeah.
The under tray in places was held on by cable ties.
So not good.
A car like that shouldn't be doing that. So I said, do it.
Yeah.
So they renewed all the bolts, they took all the clamps off, and they done it properly.
That's good to know. That's good. So everything is, because obviously these engines, I done a video recently at VRS, and Will had one, the earlier cars on the ramp. He said, Cal, if you ever buy one of these cars, make sure you get it checked out before you buy it.
100%.
They've got so many. Well, they don't. They're good. They're reliable, but
well, it's not that. If something goes wrong,
it's
like
expensive.
for instance, an oil service on one of these is £500-600 because it's 12 litres of oil, not of oil, of Mobil 1.
Yeah, and there ain't no engines out there other than lorry engines that have 12 litres of oil or need 12 litres of oil. So yeah, just the oil alone.
Yeah,
it's mega money, isn't it?
Yeah, 12 spark plugs.
Yeah.
You know.
It's very clean under here though. Obviously you can't see too much beyond the top of the engine.
Because it's all engine, isn't it?
So
like
it is, it literally is. It's all engine.
It's absolutely crammed in there.
Oil's nice and golden though. Like you say, it's not done any miles.
But it's mad, if you look on the MOT history, it's never had an advisory ever.
It's so nice to know. That's such well spotted, that is. Like, that is nice to see.
I mean, that's a rarity, isn't it? Even on a new car, they've always got like suspension arm or a corroded disc or whatever. It's never had an advisory.
So let's just quickly run ourselves through a Car Vertical. As ever, big thanks to Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. I will link them in the description below. Use my code CTD to get 20% off your Car Vertical check. And it's all green ticks for the Bentley. I'm not surprised. I've had a little look around, or a good look around it. The bodywork looks good, Tony. It doesn't look like it's had any
It doesn't look like it's had any paint.
Could do with a good polish. That's one thing I would say.
To be honest with you, since I've owned it, 5-6 months, it's sat outside in the rain, snow at Christmas.
Fair enough.
It's just sat there.
It just needs a good polish.
And what really done it was the other day I went to start it and it struggled to start. So I turned the key the other way, because people don't know this, but in the Bentley it's got 2 batteries. There's one normal size battery which is just for starting the car. So if you put the key in, it won't start. What Bentley trick is, you turn the key the opposite way. That tells the car it needs help and it will start off the big battery. So you turn it the opposite way, then turn it the proper way and it will just fire up. So then I put it on the trickle charge and I've had no problem.
But again, part of owning the car that's just sitting around, put it on trickle charge, and then it's just like...
So basically, if you went away for 2 weeks, you leave your car at the airport, the chances are you come back, it won't start.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Even we have a nightmare with it here, like in the winter especially, in the yards, cars going dead, it's just a pain. You can't have a trickle charger on every car in the yard, it's not possible. But let's continue flying through this Car Vertical. Mileage is all good, it's got no finance on it, and it's had no previous damage either. And I think, you know, even whether it's been reported to have had damage or not, it doesn't look like it's had any paint anywhere whatsoever. It's just, it really is a nice car. But I'm sure, for the benefit of this video, if that camera can see me, which I think it can, for the benefit of this video, I will put a crashed Bentley on screen. And that is what you do not want to see when you're doing Car Vertical check. As mentioned, I will link in the description below. Use that code CCD to get 20% off. So maintenance is all good. MOT, when's that due? I should have looked at that on the Car Vertical. I
think probably, would it be August, September time or something like that?
Yeah, let's go back to that. Loads of inspection records there. So you can see where you bought it there, September 24. License plate changed just before that, UB08JMB, and had another ownership change before that as well. So it's had a few owners, isn't it?
The reason that had is because the person was deceased. So if the person's deceased, it then becomes probate.
Of course.
So what they've done, they changed it into the son's name, so then he could sell it.
Okay.
Because he couldn't sell it, because otherwise it'd be probate.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because he's had a few owner changes throughout that period. And then the last MOT there was July 24. So that's right, it's still got a bit of MOT.
And how many miles has it done since then? Not many, I'd say.
No, let's have a look. Let's go up to the mileage chart. So there's the mileage graph there, 2011, 2014. So in the first 3 years, it's done 21,000. It's very nice and consistent. 52, 53, 60, 64. Yeah, since 2019, it's barely done any miles. And then the most recent one was the July 24 MOT, 72,393. And would you say it's...
So it's done 1,000 miles in the year, not even that.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, so like you say, it's barely been used, is it?
100 of them was me picking it up.
Where did you say it was?
Nottingham.
Nottingham. All right, so yeah, we'll go for a drive.
Yeah.
And if it all drives right, then I'm happy. Yeah.
Brilliant.
We'll get the other cameras first, and
Okay.
then we'll jump in. Yeah. Straight away, it feels very peaceful in it, mate.
It's mad, it's all that double glazing and leather. I mean, look at that roof line.
It's so nice, isn't it?
But when you think these are like 100 odd grand, like, you know, back in 2011.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can see where, you know. But doesn't it make a difference, this and this?
It does. This steering wheel is nice, yeah. The older steering wheel's obviously at the time.
Clunky.
Yeah, it does. It looks very dated, the old steering wheel. This looks modern.
With the big buttons on it, and, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got them, like, buttons on it.
Yeah, but this is they've done a good job of this.
This one.
Ah, the phone's in there. That's cool, isn't it?
So this is what happens. When you ring, it's a normal Bluetooth. But if this was like the big sedan or the big saloon car, when the car rings, obviously the chauffeur, because they're usually chauffeur driven, so what happens is like the chauffeur can hear everything you're saying, so the chauffeur would pick that up and hand it, cuts out, and then you can have a private conversation. That, as soon as you connect your phone up, that connects straight up.
What's is it keyless then? Because he's got a key ignition barrel.
Keyless.
So it's just
so like I said, if it won't start, so when you put your key in, you put it in, bang, you turn it. If it won't start, turn the key to the left. That tells the car we're in trouble. Then turn it to the right, and the big battery will cut in and help you out to start it.
Brilliant. Let's have a look at the key, just for the benefit of the video. I like to show off keys. Wow, even the pouch, that's nice. Let's have a little look. There we go, guys. Look, nice little Bentley key. Very nice. With a big B on the back. Cool.
And even the spare key, look.
Got two of them. Nice. It's slightly different in the pouches. I like that. Let's hear it fired up. Oh, is the battery gone? Or do I need to hold it?
Come on, take. That's weird. I might have to put the key in.
Should we try that? Yeah.
No, definitely start on the key, 100%. That's weird.
So clever. I think because we just started it for that shot, didn't we? So
turn it to the left. Now turn it to the left.
Yeah.
Now turn it to the right.
Yeah. I can't believe that.
I've learned all this by YouTube. So that's telling the car we're in trouble. Big battery, help me out. Bang.
That is unbelievable.
Isn't that mad?
So a car with a dead battery that didn't start, it just started.
It starts itself, it helps itself out.
So do you think it needs a battery, or is it just from where it's not been run?
Well, you can see. I've done 600 miles in it in 6 months, and 100 miles of that was picking it up.
Okay, yeah.
It wouldn't start the other day. I put the trickle charger on it, and it's come out this morning after I got the call from you. It started.
Okay.
But it's literally been drove.
Yeah.
I think we've done 12 miles.
Fair enough. Fair enough. They're just something else, aren't they?
Yeah.
Electric steering wheel.
Memory seats, heated seats. I mean, look at this, 6 settings for your seats. I think 1 to 6.
Wow.
And I know it's raining, but this is permanent 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, which is a nice feature, isn't it?
Yeah.
Another nice feature.
Permanently grip the road, like, you know.
It's got half a tank of fuel in it as well, mate.
Yeah. Which is only about 60 quid worth.
Probably about 60 miles as well.
That's another problem, yeah. On the motorway though, 20 to the gallon.
That's good.
Which is good.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all.
Because when you're doing 70, you're ticking along at 2,000 revs.
Yeah. What do you do for work then?
I tinker with all sorts really, buying, selling watches, and dabble around with cars and private number plates, and you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's your main income.
Yeah.
Just doing deals.
Yeah. And losing money on cars, so I have to.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you losing money on this then?
Yeah, a good old chunk of change.
And how much? So all you've spent on it since you had it is that steering?
Well, no, since I've had it, I spent 4.5k because I've had the wheels done.
Oh, how much were the wheels to do?
The wheels were, I think, 1,000 plus VAT. So I had them done because they're diamond cut, so it weren't just a matter of spraying.
The
car was in there a week. So I had that done, and then I've had the steering rack hose done, and the under tray bolts and everything else done.
So, and that's all come to over £4,000.
Yeah, 3,500 quid or something. And obviously that doesn't add 1 penny onto the car, apart from the wheels.
Yeah.
Because the steering rack, I didn't even know it wasn't even leaking fluid. I could have kept it and you wouldn't have even known.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you wanted it right.
when I got a full health report on it, they sent me a photo of it and I knew it was there.
Yeah.
And that annoyed me. So I said, do you know something, just do it.
Fair play, so you got it done.
You know. Sounds
Floats
nice.
Yeah, I know. It does sound good.
And if you put your foot down and you hear that roar,
I'm gonna hold back a little bit.
it is like unleashing the horses.
Even the low end pull there.
You know, like I said, you run out of road
I
before
know.
you, because this thing just, it is,
And paddles are saying else, aren't they?
They're a little bit big, aren't
They are a bit big, yeah. But that ain't that kind of car, is it?
No.
I was just trying to feel it up in the revs. The sound there.
It's just
nice, isn't it? I just want to give it.
It's just nice.
The way it
It's
just
nice.
floats, it's unreal.
It's like being on a magic carpet with all of its power, isn't it?
It is, yeah. The leather headlining, that is.
Yeah, not one sag in it.
It's beautiful. I love these types of cars. If I'm honest, for me, when you come down yesterday, and I was just chatting about this off camera, it's got no place in my life. I mean, it might go on Planet of Dreams, it might go on Bingo, I might run around in it myself. I don't know where it's best placed.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of getting my hands on it, and that's why I called you back this morning.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I was surprised when you called.
Really?
I didn't know the number, but because it's the right money and it's the right car, I thought if I put it in front, but that's why I rung you, because I've been watching your channel for years.
Yeah.
I know you're a straightforward guy, you know nonsense guy. I've seen the way your business has grown from when I started watching it out. I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah, thank you.
And respect you, and I
I
hope you
appreciate
get
it. Thank
there.
you very much. Yeah.
Well, listen, you will get there because you're working hard, so you will get there.
Yeah, I will. Yeah,
You
just
know.
keep on it. Keep at it.
Keep on it.
Exactly. Yeah, and I know, I appreciate you coming down as well. I love it. I love buying cars of. Well, I say it all the time. I like buying cars of subscribers, private sellers. It's the best way to buy. You know yourself.
Yeah.
You know, when you meeted someone, whether you're buying a watch or bloody.
But how many cars have people brought down and it's not as they described it, or
It happens a lot.
it must happen a lot.
Yeah, it happens.
Do you know what I mean? People trying to pull the wool over your eyes and,
Yeah.
and this, that, and the other. And
Yeah, but in your case, it seems to be.
yeah, it's I've had, like I said, I've had no problems with it apart from it not starting.
Well, I mean, yeah. Obviously, we've had a good chat
Yeah.
before meeting up today, and the fuel gauge has actually gone down since we drove. That's funny. Yeah, we had a good chat, and I just said trade value was 17 grand. You wanted a bit more than that. I said if I could give you 18 grand for it, do you want to come down? And you've said on the phone, you know, you're happy with that, subject to me seeing it. I've seen it. It is what you know. It is exactly what you said it is, and I'm happy. So 18 grand, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, mate. So yeah, to everyone watching, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with it. I'll probably let you know before the end of this video. I don't know. I actually haven't got a clue. I'm definitely going to be driving home tonight though, because I want to have a little, you know,
Play in it.
yeah, of course I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll link car vertical in the description below. Don't forget to use my code CCD to get that 20% off. And hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. After filming this video, I thought I'd offer the Bentley out to the trade, so I stuck it on our Enter Reg Trade to Trade platform, and I also put it on my Insta story, obviously as a trade sale. Cheap Bentley needs prep. Trade to trade is a great way of trading. It's something that I've done a lot over my years as a car dealer. Margins are generally smaller, but turnaround times are obviously a lot quicker, and when you've got tools like Instagram and Enter Reg available to you, you can generally do deals quite quickly. And literally within a few hours of uploading the Bentley, we had loads of traders fighting over it, and it's sold straight away. If you want to buy or sell a car, or you're a car dealer and you want to get involved with our trade to trade platform and manage your stock, I'll also link our platform enterreg.com in the description below.